Hello there. In this video we're going to do a compound interest problem where I take out a loan starting at $12,000, 3% annual interest compounded monthly, and each month I'm going to pay off $300. So first thing to do is write a recursive rule for the balance of the loan. Alright, so talking a little bit about the components here, 3% compounded monthly, that winds up being a quarter, because you got your 0.03 over 12, gets you 0.0025, and it's got to grow, so that's what that one's for. And then in first, we're always doing it first, where the percentage change happens, and then we do the payment. So it's always that percentage increase or decrease, and then either the restock or the payoff. And don't forget the starting at value. Alright, for determining when the final payment's going to be, I need to actually type this into my calculator. Now there's going to be a slight conversion that we can't actually do these subscripts, so we need to do the function notation on the calculator, and you're going to go to mode and switch things over, but you'll type this in and then start scrolling down that table. So it's actually in mode, you got to switch things over from normal function over to sequence, and then you can type this in and scroll down. So you got to go pretty far. Now for some of these numbers, like in the calculator, this one actually read as negative 240.9, but you got to tap over right onto that number to see the 0.88 to pop up. Okay, so at the end, this is at the end of the month, at the end of the 41st month, I still owe $353. I'm paying off $300 at a time, so 42nd month comes around, it grows by, what's that, 0.25%, and then I pay off another $300. But at the end of the 42nd month, I actually still owe money, so it's not until going into the 43rd month, so it's not until the end of the 43rd month that I'm going to make my final payment. So it's not actually, because these are happening at the end of the month, it's not actually at 42. Alright, so how much is that final payment? It's not this number here. Now there's a couple ways to do this. I'm going to do it where I look at the one ahead of time. So going into the 43rd month, I still owe $58.97. So paying $300 is way too much. But if I only pay $58.97, they're not happy because, well, they got the interest on it. So I need to take that into account. So I'll set that up. Now, I probably don't actually need that 0.1 at the end of things there, but I'm going to put it in. So when I multiply out here, I wind up getting $59 and rounding up. So it's a bump. That may be a little bit different, but I should pay off $59.12 as my final payment. Now, you'll notice that this is actually the same as had I paid everything here. So I made my $300 payment, and the balance is negative. I've actually overpaid quite a bit here. And if I add the $300 back onto this, I actually wind up at this $59.12. So that's another way that you could do it. But I think it's kind of, well, it depends which way you want to do it. But this way here, where you say, okay, going into the 43rd month, I still owe $58.97, but that's going to grow, so apply the interest rate onto it, and that's what you're going to have to pay off. So the question is, how much did we pay all in all? How much interest do we pay all in all? Clearly we paid lots and lots of money, this $12,000, but how much does the bank get? So all in all, I've paid 42 months long, I've paid $300 a month, and that final month I paid $59.12. So that's a total amount, $12,659.12. So that's all in all what I've paid. But what the bank gets to make off of that, they fronted this $12,000 loan. So if I want the interest, I got to take off that $12,000. They don't get to have all of that stuff. And when I do that subtraction, I see that the bank was able to profit by $659.12 off of this interest plan. Okay, thanks for watching. Character and Scholarship for Life.